As I get older, I find that certain comments from my adult children really tick me off. Most of the time, these comments are age-related and make some reference to the fact that I am not a spring chicken anymore. So I have compiled a list of these, and today I would like to share 3 of them with you. If you're in my age group, you might recognize these, and if you're millennials, I'm going to bring them to your attention so you cannot use them with your older parents anymore. So let's start with number 1. I already told you, Mom. I get this all the time from my kids when I ask, when are we going out to dinner, or when are we going on this trip, or what time did we say would meet? I get the response, I've told you, Mom. I've told you 100 times, 1,000,000 times, 1,000, million, trillion times. This is not the appropriate response to someone in my age group who worries and is told I should be worrying about losing my mind. We get all these ads and recommendations on how to keep our mind sharp and how, 1 in 8 people suffer from cognitive disorders. Well, when people suggest that you are forgetting things, this is not good. People in my age group now fear dementia more than cancer. So, when an older person like myself asks a question, the appropriate response from the adult child is not, I've told you that already. The correct response is, well, we're going to meet at 6 o'clock, or we'll be leaving on the 23rd, with no further comment. The second comment that I find quite annoying is, it's really not that hard, Mom. This phrase usually accompanies my request to explain technology. We recently bought a new car, and the directory or the manual for the electronic communication side of the car is as long as the manual for how the engine works. I don't know Bluetooth. I don't get it. I don't know how to interact with my car through USB, SMB ports. I don't know any of that stuff. So I turned to my daughter, who happened to be visiting. I said, why don't you explain this to me? So we go out in the car, and I'm immediately lost. She starts pushing buttons and plugging in my iPhone, doing this, doing that, and I don't understand what she's saying, except that every other one of her phrases is, it's really not that hard, Mom. Well, at the end of this 10-minute explanation, I'm still as confused about Bluetooth as I ever was, and my daughter says, there, you get it? And I'm thinking, I'm not going to admit I don't understand this, that I'm still lost, and that she talked too fast. So I just smile and say, yeah, I get it. And of course, to this day, I still don't know how to operate Bluetooth in my car. The third comment that is often said by my children, which also irritates the heck out of me, is relax, or calm down, or chill, Mom. All right. I'm 70 years old. I haven't chilled since I was in my 60s, and I'm finding it harder and harder to calm down or relax. I am getting more anxious as I get older, not less. As an example, going into parking garages scares the living crap out of me anymore. I go in there, it's dark, the lanes are narrow. Is this a one-way only lane? The little spaces for the car seem really, really little. Can I get in there? Can I get out of there? How do I pay at the parking garage? Do I have to have one of those apps on my phone to get out of here? How am I going to remember where I parked? What floor am I on? How do I get out of here? So, as we get older, I think we get a little more nervous about things. We don't roll with the punches as easily. Several years ago, my doctor gave me some Ativan or chill pills because I am a very nervous flyer. I am scared to fly. So she gave these to me, and they're very low dosage, and I find that when I take them, the airplane flight is much better. I'm a little more relaxed. But here is the amazing thing about what I call these chill pills. They work on land. So I take them when I worry about the status of one child's job, about, an ache and pain. Oh my gosh, what could this really be? When I worry that, again, I will find my sneakers in the refrigerator next to the lettuce, I pop a little pill, and it helps me relax, and it helps me sleep through the night. So my poor doctor probably thinks I've traveled twice around the world because I keep renewing this prescription. So anyway, I think instead of saying, calm down, mom, or, relax, mom, I think the appropriate response is, well, we understand that this is a difficult situation, and so let's just work through it together, and we'll get out of this parking garage together because we have your back. Those are 3 of my suggestions on how to deal with older parents. Stay tuned for more and check in on my website, lynnwidmyer.net, for other observations. Bye.